Same mistake again. I need to have two evaluators. Charles, can you do one? And I want a lady. Can you do it? Can you be an evaluator? So Valen and Charles. And okay, the next speaker is a lady who has spent 20 years as an office manager.
No, she cannot make it.
Okay, so we'll go on to the next one. Okay, we have Bruno, who is a distinguished Toastmaster, so you know what to expect. He has worked in various managerial business development portfolio for the past 25 years. He has been instrumental in resolving marketing and sales closure problems. So if you have challenges, sales and marketing, you know who to come and see. He understands different organization needs. He customized accordingly to achieve excellence in their respective product and service. Bruno will highlight the problem, share with the audience from a different point of view on resolving sales closure with his concept. Let's welcome Bruno.
Timing sequence, you don't have timing sequence.
8 minutes, 88 seconds.
Really? So 7, 8, and then by around the 9th minute, which is 60 seconds, it will be the break.
7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9.
Okay.
9:50. Yes.
All right.
Where is it?
Very warm evening to one and all. For those who know me and seen me in my last presentation, I always like to have the power of 4. The last power of 4 was WWWW, is work with what works. Today we are starting with something called the 4S. And what are the 4S? As you can see, it is strategic, systematic sales solution. I have been for about 5 over years in the year 2010 to 2015 as a licensed education advisor with a company called AOW. In Accelerated Learning Worldwide, we are learning to do and sell our education system. So we come across the challenges of every time that we have to meet up and fulfill our sales quota. In my 5 years in that company, I have been able to, our team was able to fulfill about close to about $150,000 worth of revenue.
Wow.
Right? I'm just sharing this because in our present ages of life, we tend to face a lot more challenges. And what are these challenges? It's cultivating creative communication skills. What we mean by cultivating creative communication skills is you face change. If you do not change, you will stay underneath the water. What is the other type of change? If you don't come across the bend, you will never be able to know what is the next line of your journey. And apart from changes, what we can be able to learn is challenges. If the sea is calm, any captain can run the ship. But if you have a choppy sea, the ships will have a challenge to sit down and go through the line. So what are we trying to sit down and say about sales solutions are these? In strategic sales systematic process, I am an ACTA trained person. It's called Advanced Certification Training and Assessment. We have a systematic manner of looking at our competency units, then coming down to competency elements, working down to your underpinning knowledge, and the last but not least, your performance criteria. These are the units that sits down and tells you in any sales what, who, when, where, why, and how. This is where people sit down and say, how, by the tail of the cow. joke, how about the tail of the cow? Right? COW is basically nothing more than cognitive, organization, and wise and wisdom. As you can see, the elements will come into play, the underpinning knowledge and performance criteria, like I've just referred back to you earlier. What does this tell you from the competency unit? It has all the 5 wives and 1 husband. When you come to the what, it is basically your product, your service, and why you have to use this product or service, and why not this or why not that. This is academics. Then you come down to the who, your customers, your people, your clients, or whoever you want to, why you must be able to target on them, why you should not be able to target on the others, which may not be relevant. Then you come down to when, your branding, your timing, your pricing of a particular product or service, why will come into play at each and every step for you to get the solutions done from the point of time to the point of end. Next, where. For every requirement, there must always be a location or a place where you are trying to sit down and execute your products. Last but not the least, is always the how. And as I look at the how, you must be able to know this is where the systematic process comes in and the why comes into play. Every time when you do this, even when game market does this work, you will always say why and why not. And we must be able to understand why it is because we should be able to question ourselves and say whether is this the right path, and if the right path comes in, what are the solutions, what are the problems we will face. It's from here that we can be able to see. Okay? Science is the business knowledge and an academic process, while art is the business experience when we grade into it, put into it, and we can see what is the application process. It is from here, it is coming to tell you the solution. What is the art of closure? You can talk 20 minutes on the phone and not get nothing done. But here they teach us a 6-step process. Okay? It is a closure strategy to tell you one thing for a fact. It can be employed during every stage of the sales process. Why? Because at each and every step, it is a process that tells you how to go from A to B to C to D to E. So when we come up, step 1 is to break the preoccupation. Here is what we are working on people to sit down and use the neuro-linguistic programming process cycle to get into the person's mind and emotion. Statistics tells you 95% of the people are tuned into Wi-Fi. What is Wi-Fi? What is in it for me? If I want to go to anything, what is in it for me? What can I gain out of it? And it's from here we can be able to see. Okay? When you ask an initial telephone or go through the teleconversation, you will be able to tell them one thing. Hi, my name is so and so, I'm a success coach from Mindshares. And what are you trying to explain to them is this. We teach how students how to study and memory technique, and how this technique can be able to give you what you want above and beyond. Now, everything that's in red is in blue. There are about 20 sets that I have in my hands, which I will highlight and pass it back to all of you at the end of the course. This is something which I learned from my past general evaluator, Mr. Fernando Young. When you want to throw your flyers out or your notifications or your words out, do it at the end so that people will not sit down and get distracted. And as we move through, we can see step 2. Okay? The concept is looking at saying the general concern of your child's current performance. And when you make your phone, you can ask the person, how is your child doing in school? Now, the objective of this is over here. We will be able to see all of these at that right time. Then when we go down to step number 3, you are trying to give your special concern on your current process of achievement as against what you want to sit down and see. And this is where you come out what sort of marks you are asking for. All of this is inside the notes that I will be passing to you accordingly. And what it tells you is this. This is again the general concept. Okay, too many things to read, that is why the notes are there for you to sit down and refer back. I can do it in a matter of 5 minutes, but the question comes back, are you all able to comprehend and understand it? My style is basically to make sure that we give you a value for your sales solutions. Step number 4, what marks would they want the child to gain? And it's from here that you can be able to talk on these words that tells you how you face the connecting link. And from the connecting link, you can be able to see all of this. And then we move on to step number 5. Here again, you can be able to see what would it mean for you to give this to your child to make them come up to be what they want. There is no right, there is no wrong, but the question comes back, I'm leading the parent towards the optimum objective of what I want to do. And it's from here, this is one of the aspects, and from here, the same thing. This is the second aspect. Now, this will lead them to sit down and say, yes, I want to do something for my child. And that's where your closure comes in, 6 steps. What does the 6 steps tell you? You are able to get your prospective client to commit and feel committed to the solution of how you want to close the sale. And it's from here that you can be able to see all these will be able to help them realize, I'm willing to commit to teach my child the best educational cycle of program that can let them excel in there. All these amount to one thing. Art is an application. And what is this application of knowledge? To gain your wisdom in your closure. And the final thing is this, opportunity. Okay? You can start where you stand, but there's an island of opportunity, and in the middle we must be able to make sure everything is done. Don't wait. Time will never wait. Time will always be down there, but be on time, in time, on time, every time. Just right and just right. Do it, and you should be able to do this. Thank you, Dave.
Now I'd like to invite Valencian to do
Valencia is the other lady.
Oh, the other lady.
Thank you, Bruno, for giving us this presentation. My finding is that Bruno has a very clear vocal and he shows confidence in his presentation. But I think that he used too many words in the PowerPoint, and maybe he can show some more pictures, graphics, and make the presentation more lively. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bruno. Some advice for you. I hope it won't be too long and detailed, but Thomas, I thought you did good on building the status of your speaker. I wanted to hear him after you started, so that was good. Warm evening as a start. I had a long time trying to work out what a warm evening was, so it either caught my attention or it confused me. I'm not sure which. Okay. Good use of just flashes of a powerful laser, superhuman laser, rather than ordinary one. That was good. Then you stood well out of the way of the screen, and you didn't bounce around so people could concentrate better. That was good. The what, the who, the where, the when, the how, I didn't understand anything of what that slide was about. I was completely lost. I didn't know what it was about. So either I'm mentally subnormal or something like that.
That's the purpose of the
Yes, and then later on I was praising you for the fact you gave us the information to refer to, because I want those 6 steps, so I'm very pleased to get that. Thank you. So a couple of last points. I thought the red on yellow was a bit uncomfortable. At the end, your voice sounded a little bit nervous. You went more nervous than you were at the beginning. I don't know why that was. And I thought on the topic you were unconsciously competent. You knew all about it. But for us who've never heard the ideas before, for me I was a bit lost. So these are just my responses. I hope they help you. At the end he said, final thing. And I thought, oh, great. It's good to use something at the end which tells people you've nearly finished, and then they can all be happy. So at the last slide, too many messages. There was a message and another one jumped to the top, and I was lost. So I hope these things are not too critical.
Our master evaluator, Fernando Yama.
Before I start, I must pray. Very little to say about your presentation because it's too cluttered and too many points, and it's very hard for the audience to absorb. How many of you really understood what you were trying to do? It's not much, right? Nobody could understand.
This will be a memory test.
Right. It was too cluttered and too many points. That's number one. Number two, engagement of audience is hardly, because you do not engage them, ask them questions. What do you think about this? What, how, and all that was not there. You just kept here and keep speaking and speaking and speaking and speaking non-stop. I think that part, the delivery was a little bit weak, right? As Charles was saying, the words red or yellow, it was too bright, so you could change that. Either black background with white or yellow words would be better than that one. It's very, very disturbing for the eye. The vocal variety doesn't exist. It's more or less monotonous all the way and just blare on, blare on, blare on. There's not enough pauses for us to absorb. I think what you can do about this one is to probably cut the speech into two lesser points, a lot more lesser points, and then you could at least take home 1 or 2 points. But for this, I don't know anybody can you take home any point? Yeah, it's a lot of points to remember. Recommended points will be 3 points. And when you give the point, give a supporting story will be good. There was no supporting story. A lot of them are technical and a lot of facts. What we need is emotional support for your speech. What if you have not done this, what you have not done that, so people will feel that, oh, this is what I'm liking. But on the whole, I think it's a good try. You tell us that you are giving a notes, so at least that will save something for us to read and to take home. Otherwise, I don't think that speech was effective at all. Okay. Thank you.